chosen birth, only I was chosen for I am the chosen one who was chosen from the fight. I can see yes, I know what it means to say that. Oh, count is here, next the final count. 勝利がや言えませんね。逃げ出すことも許されない。この声の導く先、選ばれし者の地平線。よ滑るオーバーロー。
What's up guys, Team Rage here, doing another deck video. This is also going to be a tournament report from my most recent box tournament. Basically, our shop had a box tournament for the to celebrate the release of the what set was that? Set 9, I believe. Yeah, whatever it was, I banked our packs anyways. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and go over my deck profile and basically how the tournament went. The deck I was playing, I'm going to go ahead and review first. I was playing Kagero. Usually the deck I'd play anymore when I want to play serious. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go over my deck now, then I'll go ahead and go over how the tournament went. Bear in mind, there were two of my matchups that I don't remember too well that I had during the tournament, but to the best of my knowledge, this is what they were. Anyways, I'll start off with the deck. Starter, of course, is Conroe. Conroe is just too good not to play. You search your deck for practically anything early. Then I play 3 critical triggers. Yeah, my trigger lineups in this deck are a little wonky, but I feel like the deck doesn't need very many critical triggers. And this is where the one oddball trigger is. I play an extra draw trigger than normal. And then I play 4 more, so, because Gatling Claw is just as good, the deck needs draws. And then 4 heal, of course, because you're bad if you don't play heals in this game, I'll be honest. And then last 4 stands. Because critical triggers late in the game don't really matter with this deck, since the Vanguard's usually going to be blocked anyways. And these will put more pressure on retiring their rear guards with other stuff such as, Heat Now Salamander. Just get those extra attacks and put more pressure on those attacks. And anyways, that's the trigger lineup. For grade 1s, we have 4 bars. It's just very standard, you kind of need them. Same goes with the 4 perfect guards, 4 Bari, you do need them. It's stable anymore that you play 4 perfect guards, doesn't matter what you're playing. Then 2 Gojo for some early card trading. He's also 7k, which is a very solid booster, since 20k is not the number to hit all the time anymore. And then we have 3 Heat Nail Salamander. This card really lets you control your opponent's back row. Get rid of their boosters, get rid of their starter with Flame Seed Salamander. That's another reason why I play this guy. These 2 cards allow you to control what cards you have in the back row. Yeah, they're just overall good. And I forgot the little one of Kinara. Another thing, control the back row. But this one, for a counterblast. I don't like using too many counterblasts in my deck, which is why I prefer Heat Nail Salamander over Kinara. And I'll get to that in a few moments. And on to grade 2s, we have 2 Velocity Dragon. I want to bump this up to 3. It unflips a damage every time its attack hits a Vanguard. It's very good on turn 2 when you pair it next to Conroe's ability. Get some pressure on the field, and basically get that 1 flipped damage for free back. I'm probably going to replace one of Nahalim I play with another Velocity Dragon. I don't feel like Nahalim is necessary as much anymore. He's very good with a bar behind him. It hits the magic 18k number against cross rides, but that's about it. Next I play 2 Berserk Dragon. He's really good. He lets you control your opponent's field. You retire their grade 2 or less when it's played, so I don't know, get rid of that booster, then attack the rear guard with this alone. And you basically wipe out a column there, and will force them to waste more guard. Then I play 2 Tejas. Lets you control possibly the back row some more. It's 8,000 that can attack anything in the same column, including the back row. So, like turn 2, this can get rid of their starter if they put it behind the Vanguard. And then most likely they're not going to block it because it's the Vanguard attacking. And and even not, he's really good at getting rid of AK boosters, which can be a real problem. And then last for grade 2s is 4 Burning Horn Driving, because as you've guessed, this is a deck based on Dragonic Overlord and Dragonic Overlord the End, which I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. 4 Dragonic Overlord the End and 4 Dragonic Overlord are my grade 3s. Very standard. This card is just incredible. In my opinion, best card in the entire game, even in Japan. Best card in the game. Dragonic Overlord, he's really underestimated. I actually use his ability a lot more than I get this card off during a game, because they never want this to hit the Vanguard, or anything for that matter, because it will just stand. But this guy lets you pretty much vermilion in the field, and when you pair that with the stand trigger engine that you have, Dragonic Overlord can restand and swing at the front row again for 21,000, which after blocking the End's attack and another rearguard's attack and this thing's attack the first time, it's not going to be guarded the last time. That's way too many shields to burn in one turn, and it's not worth it for the opponent. And it can be very devastating, getting rid of all those attackers and getting rid of all that extra shield. So in the next turn, if you haven't won that turn, you're probably going to win on the next turn. And so that, guys, is my Dragonic Overlord the End Kagero deck. It's very similar to the one that I posted a while back, but I feel like this one's far superior. Actually has more thinking into it. This deck, the original, was one that I just made off of basically paper. But anyways, onto the tournament report. The first round, I believe, was with my friend Eddie. He's playing Sephiroth, and if I remember correctly, the game swung pretty well in my favor. 2 of the 3 games, we do play best 2 of 3 in our locals, because playing one game is very luck-based, especially in this game. You can get sacked really bad, you can get grade stuck, and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I ended coming out on top of Sephiroth. It has a very shaky matchup against the End anyways, and that put me at the advantage and put me at 1-0. And then on round 2, I believe it was against my buddy Shane. He was playing Royal Paladin with 12 critical. I played him a couple weeks before, and he won. I was testing my Chrome Jailer Azel deck, and he unfortunately won that game. And then the week after, I played Pelennor and got my revenge for that. And then I played him again in the box tournament and won with a 2-0 record, both in the game and in rounds. The next came up against my buddy Luke. He was playing a deck that I helped him make. He was also a Chrome Jailer Azel. Unfortunately, during my games against him, 2 of them, I was grade locked twice. So that's 2 games I lost due to grade stuck. I believe I was stuck at grade 1 and grade 2 respectively during my losses during that match, and that put me at a 2-1 record. And then next, the last round, Swiss, I played against my buddy Gene. He was playing Solus. That game was extremely close. It came down to probability, and thankfully it ended up in my favor, leaving me at a record of 3-1. That was enough, and Luke had a tiebreaker of 4-0, so I was able to make it into the top 8. And from there, top 8 became elimination, of course. I played against Buddy Rain. He was playing Riser. Fortunately, that was a very easy matchup. I pretty much stomped him. Sorry to say that. And that put me up into the top 4. And that put me up against Luke again. And funny thing, Hayback is apparently a bitch, because the exact same thing that happened to me in Swiss happened to him in our top 4 match. He got grade stuck twice against me, though the game still went to a 2-1 record. With me winning with 2, it was practically the exact opposite of our previous game. And then that brings us into the finals. I played against the store underdog Victor. That's all I'm going to say about that. And he was playing Labrador. And game 1, I started extremely strong. I had a field, I had presence. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, the first game I was grade stuck for a turn at grade 2, but I was able to put enough pressure onto the field during turn 2 to basically keep me ahead in damage, and then I guarded a little bit on my next turn, during his next turn to prevent me from falling behind, and then I was actually able to ride to grade 3 in the next turn, and it brought the game back into my favor. And then, so I won that game. Everything else fell into place after I rode to grade 3. And then lastly, at our final game, which, by the way, spoiler alert, I won with a 2-0 record. It just came down to me having a field and me keeping his field to a bare minimum. The End's attack actually hit during that game, which is something he never lets happen. And, well, yeah, so basically that's it. That was my tournament report. I ended up with 16 packs that I banked. 8 packs went to Victor, and then, let's see here, 4 packs went to both of the 3rd and 4th places, and then 1 pack went to the 5th through 8th place. So the top gun all got something during this tournament, and it was a very, very successful tournament. I've always had bad luck against our tournament underdog Victor, so beating him in the box tournament for 1st place felt very refreshing. And so yeah, guys, that was my previous box tournament report. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to ask for more stuff down in the description. And I will probably have some more videos up soon here. Like I said in a couple previous videos, I have a couple of friends at locals where we're going to do some videos together, doing deck discussions, clan discussions, set discussions, all kinds of different stuff. So feel free to ask us about that. And I also intend to have an intro up here soon. So thank you guys for watching, and peace out.